Good morning from Hollywood. Today I'm taking you along with me as I enjoy a day at Hollywood Studios. I'm very excited. There's two new shows I get to see that I haven't seen yet. The Villains one and the reinvention of the Little Mermaid show, The Voyage of the Little Mermaid. So I'm excited. I'm taking you along with me for the entire day. So let's go. So the first thing we're gonna do is rope drop Tower of Terror. I like to rope drop Sunset Boulevard because it's less crowded. You can usually do Tower of Terror and Rock and Roller Coaster pretty quickly, and that's like two big attractions knocked out before the crowds come in. So this is interesting. Usually they stop both the lines for Rock and Roller Coaster and Tower of Terror before like you enter the lines, but they're having people queue up like right in the lines already before rope drop. That's interesting. I haven't seen that before.
Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound. A dimension of sight. A dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
So that was a little different. Usually before early entry they have us queue up like right before, like by the Tower of Terror bathrooms. So like they'll have a big line for Rock and Roller Coaster and a big line for Tower of Terror, and they'll hold us back until 8:30, and then that's when everyone will start walking into the queue. About 8:15 I walked up and they were just letting people into the queue and riding. So it's 8:30 when early entry started, and I've already done Tower of Terror. Another interesting thing is they did the pre-show also. Usually when I rope drop, they just skip the pre-show and they just let people walk through. So that was also a new thing for this rope drop early entry. I feel like it's always changing the protocol, so a little bit interesting, but yeah, that's convenient. So now I'm gonna go over to Rock and Roller Coaster and get that done, because I think change of plans, I'll try to do the first showing of the Little Mermaid today. Knock that out. This week we got confirmation that the Muppets are going to be taking over Sunset Boulevard. They're going to be moving into the Rock and Roller Coaster building, but they did confirm that you still have the entire year to get in all those Aerosmith jams. So they don't have an official time. It's sometime in 2026, but they confirmed you can ride Rock and Roller Coaster up until 2025. So enjoying Aerosmith while it's still here. I'm excited the Muppets are gonna get some love, even though they got closed down a couple blocks away. But yeah, so we got a little bit more of early entry time left, so let's go over to Mickey's Runaway Railway and do that. Alright, update. Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway is down right now, so I'm going to do Toy Story Mania instead. So let's go. My favorite part of this ride is when I get carded with like a family and the dad thinks he has this in the bag, and then my score comes up on like the best in card, and he's like, wait, that's not my score. Then he looks over to me and I'm like, yeah, that's my score, buddy. You just got beat. You think you got it under control because you're the dad, but you don't. This ain't my first rodeo. share my thoughts. The last time I saw this production was 2019, before it shut down for like the 4 or 5 year period. So I'm excited to see the building finally being used. I think Disney could use more live entertainment. I'm a big advocate for live entertainment. I think it's really important, not just like in theme park industry, but just in society in general. I think live entertainment is something special, so I'm excited they brought this back as an offering. There was a lot of good things. There was a couple things that I was not a big fan of. I wasn't a fan of them using the screens to fulfill the roles of the Triton, the daughters of Triton and Triton himself. I wish they would have brought actual people or puppets for those roles. Other than that, I did think the screens elevated the set design a lot. So like in numbers like Under the Sea and like the bit where they were fighting Ursula, I thought that was a really nice use of screens to elevate the story and the set design. Another thing was I really loved how the Little Mermaid Ariel moved around in her tail. They used some kind of robotic arm system, and I thought that was amazing. It made her look so lifelike in terms of swimming. Like it wasn't awkward or clanky at all. Like she was so smooth swimming, like swimming around the stage. So that was really cool to see. And yeah, I highly suggest adding that to your Hollywood Studios day. So now that I got that show out of the way, I'm gonna make time to go see the Villains Unfairly Ever After show. I'm excited to see that one. That one's like brand spanking new. So also with part of Cool Kids Summer, they've added in the animation courtyard a bunch of characters roaming around, taking pictures, a lot of live entertainment. Again, I think live entertainment is like, elevates the theme park experience, so that's nice to see get added, and I hope it sticks around. I hope it's just not here for Cool Kids Summer. I hope it sticks around for Cool Kid year, Cool Kid decade. Alright, I stopped by Fairfax Fair and got the Lilo and Stitch specialty drink, which was the Hawaiian roller coaster ride. It's got pineapple Dole Whip, no, not Dole Whip, pineapple Dole juice, and a bunch of other like curacao, that syrup, but it's very fruity, it's very refreshing. So I'm gonna take this drink and head over to the Villain show, and I'll drink this in line. It's very hot out, and this is very refreshing, so cheers.
Misunderstood apart, but I can't judge, I just reflect. So what you see is what you get.
Hello, darling. That's me. She doesn't scare you. No, the thing we're on to see her is to take a step. I'm full of surprises.
I finally made it through the glass.
Grand affair, the entire kingdom is attending, except you. It's so crushing.
Why don't I get VIP access, huh? Hello! She's the only one who's feeling a little heated by being misunderstood, okay?
And yet another wounded foe.
Whoa! You see the severity of my situation, can't you? How I've been misunderstood by the god!
Okay, I just got out of the show Villains Unfairly Ever After. I thought that was really fun. I think it was definitely more entertaining than what it replaced the Lightning McQueen like Race Academy. That's what was there before. So I really liked it. I liked the performers. Captain Hook was super funny. It's interesting because the ending will always change based on the audience's reaction of who their favorite villain was out of the three of them, Maleficent, Captain Hook, and Cruella de Vil. Captain Hook won for our showing, but it was really fun. It was really nice. The screens were nice and crisp, but the costuming was really fun. That song is super catchy. I hope they release that on Spotify. Again, they need to stop replacing screens, or they need to stop replacing live performers with screens. Like, I definitely think the Evil Queen, Hades, and Jafar could have been like their own live performers instead of like on the screen, like recorded. But I mean, I'll take what they can give us at this point. The show did fill up 9 minutes before showtime. Like, they closed the theater doors 9 minutes. The theater was completely packed, so definitely come here early for this as it's new. Anyway, so yeah, that was super fun. I got both shows knocked out, so now I'm just gonna bump around Hollywood Studios, do some of the rides I haven't done. I'm getting a little hungry, so I might find some food to eat. All right, there was a new Pop-Tart at Woody's Lunchbox, a new Lunchbox tart. This is PB&J, so let's try it. Right, let's try it, the PB&J Pop-Tart. Let's see. The sprinkles are falling off a lot. So I don't really see the jam part of the J, but you can see my favorite is still the raspberry lunchbox tart, but I appreciate how this one you can actually taste the flavor that's inside of it. Perfect. I was heading, because I'm gonna take a midday break at the hotel, but I was heading out and I noticed that the Dog Dash was coming back online, so I hopped in line and I waited maybe about 15-20 minutes. So that was like really good timing that I caught it right when it got back online. So yeah, that was fun. I normally don't do Slinky Dog Dash because I don't want to wait in the line because it's like land of heat stroke over here. So anytime I can ride it with a minimal wait time, I go for it. So yeah, that was fun.
So are you running late?
No, I'm running right on time.
Right on time. Okay, good. Yes, just a tiny bit late. Yeah, not as bad as usual.
Recharged and ready to go back to the park. We're doing Rise of Resistance through the single rider line. Let's go.
The resistance prisoners.
You have what I want. You know the location of the secret base, and I will take it from you.
Escape pods just below us! Wait, why are you going up? I said down! Up is bad! Up is real bad!
Stop! The prisoners have escaped!
How brave, but ultimately hopeless. There's secret base, and then I will destroy you and the resistance.
As you can see from the walls behind me, they've already walled off Muppet Vision 3D and Grand Avenue Muppet Courtyard to make way for Monstropolis. Very sad. Alright, at ABC Commissary, I got the buffalo chicken grilled cheese, some fries, the specialty dessert, which is a sour blue raspberry pudding. So I'm interested to try that one. And then a crispy Coke to top it all off. I did go and watch The Voyage of Little Mermaid, or Little Mermaid, the musical adventure. I gotta get used to that name change again, and it was so great the second time also. I'm glad they added that into the live entertainment lineup of Hollywood Studios. So highly recommend. The last show did fill up 30 to 35 minutes before the showtime, so 7:20 was the last showtime today, and it filled up like 10 of 5 of 7. So definitely, if you're gonna do the last show, prioritize that, get there early, because everyone has the same thought as you. So if that's something you want to do, either go to an earlier showing or make it a priority to get there early. So on Sunset Boulevard, I've been on the lookout for a rock and roller coaster pin, because obviously the theme's gonna change, so I still want something to commemorate the ride. And I can't find anything anywhere. Like either of the gift shops, I tried Rock and Roller Coaster, tried this gift shop, I tried the pin souvenir place across the street, and like I'm very certain there was Rock and Roller Coaster pins the last time when I was down in May. So like, did they all sell out after they made the announcement? Like, where are these Rock and Roller Coaster pins? Can someone please direct me to them? Because I just want a pin. What the heck? Yes, I did go back and get Hawaiian roller coaster ride again so I can drink it while waiting in line for Fantasmic. Okay, Fantasmic's over. I loved it. I haven't seen the show since 2016, so it's been almost 10 years. And of course it's changed. They added Moana and Frozen and a couple updates. That was nice to see, and I really like what they did with that. Most of the time when I come to Fantasmic, I'm in like the way back, like the overflow section, but I got front row seats for this. And the show is like 1,000 times better when you're not in the back. So that was a nice change of pace. And yeah, that was really fun. So now it's time to head out. I sat down and waited for the masses to move a little bit, so congestion has freed up. And yeah, let's get back to Coronado. That's gonna do it for my Hollywood Studios day. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for your patience. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. This is my second park vlog. First one was Epcot, now I handled Hollywood Studios. So thank you for bearing with me as I figure out how to vlog, what my vlogging style is, and how I want to take you along with me on my park days. So yeah, if you like this video, like and subscribe for more content. And as always, thank you for watching, all right? So have a good night.